We are back again with Sumeru Archon Princess. Let's begin.
Let's continue our conversation here.
I hate them.
If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
And what is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Dory.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
Damn.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations.
Basically, a legal dealer.
I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Okay.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
It's because we are not with Academia.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
Yes.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Yeah.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Don't worry.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste.
Just like that. I don't know. Her backstory is pretty sad if I remember correctly. Like they haven't told her.
I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Wow.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
Element aside.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Okay.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
Okay.
They look the same to Paimon.
Paimon doesn't have element of sight. I always wonder, does she even have it?
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Yeah. This one. On left. Yeah,
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Yeah, see, it doesn't have an element of sight. The one with the left side line.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy.
Yeah.
However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value.
Okay.
Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
Okay.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Pretty sure she's still going to scam us. That's still how
Here's
it
a
is.
sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Wow.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
No.
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession.
Yeah.
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
Well, I'm willing to do
Okay,
this.
then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
That's good.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
Let's go.
Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Is it
Hello.
on?
What are you two looking to buy?
We want to say some. We want to buy some unique food.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
We want to buy some unique food.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
What? Illegal trade into what? Fine.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak,
Yeah.
these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Okay.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a sumeru rose for quite some time.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No. Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Good job, Iron.
My mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Damn, the league didn't guess. This how
The
you
warehouse
do it,
is
okay?
up ahead. Please follow me.
Don't follow this. It's just a joke. Don't think this. You can do this in real life and escape from it. Don't worry. Okay. Don't do any illegal thing. I will tell you. It's just a
Before
game.
I
Don't take it
retrieve your
seriously.
products, I need to confirm a few things.
Okay.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
I'm sorry to hate it. I'm going to change this into you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, sure, to you.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I've proposed something that causes heart soup. Did you decide?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. Ugh, even something that causes heat stroke sounds horrible.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Okay. Just give me that paper. I'm first going to... This time I read the
Before I
paper.
retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few. Please
Yeah.
forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations, dude.
Thanks. If better, you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I propose something that causes heart stroke.
You are such
No,
Wait, what?
that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the...
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's cautious of
Just
us.
give me
Good
1
answer.
minute.
But
Yeah.
eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Oh,
Would you
bye,
like
bye.
your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Sumeru City, Port Ormos City small? It's not big. I'm going with my guts. Okay, this is guts.
Wow, you two
Wow.
sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Damn, it's
Okay.
luck.
Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What?
Wow.
The matcha? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Damn.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Let's go then. What the fuck is he? I have a map. I have a map.
He ran that way. Look, he's
Yeah.
over there.
How much is going to run? And run. Let's go.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbalan tiger, come this way. Another pass
Don't worry, I know this one. I read this one. It's called
Here, over here. You can stop
I
running
hear it
now.
come.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
Don't worry, the scammer. Our backstory is
These
actually
two
pretty
good
sad, if I'm
customers
being
wish
honest.
to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh,
Wow.
very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
It's just a child, Paimon.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess P-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Wow.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Do we?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
Okay.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get
forgot.
us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that.
There's something
Don't
honest
you
about this.
agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you.
Wow, she just moved dog, that I can say.
It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out.
But Dewey isn't a bad character if I remember correctly. It's just academia sucked.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora.
Wow, Paimon
then we're
finally
all good.
competing. Can you show us your
Ah,
products?
yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Sign up. Sign up.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one,
Yeah.
for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only
I'm pretty sure I know
three
more
people
than-
in
more
all
about
of
literature than
Tibet
this
have ever
academia.
studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
I'm pretty sure I know more about nature than academia. Pretty sure. I will get paid.
Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
There's a girl in Mercer who might be.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction
Yeah,
methods
Kaveh
of
getting
Tibet
scammed.
in the early Archon War period?
We have King Dashak civilization. Go. Ancient ruin, just go and see there. Okay, there are many.
With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Pretty sure.
Ooh,
Yeah.
now this sounds like it could be useful.
Paimon, you're pretty easy to read.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Wow.
That's a lot of Mora!
I guess we need to give. I guess Paimon, it's time for you. We're going to sell, I guess.
Of course, you
How much
are
is the
free
mes-
to pick
imi-
whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Okay.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Okay. Let us use this. These two. I take this one, and this, and as
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
well. You pick and choose a various of canned knowledge.
We'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm in millions and one.
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Scam.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
Don't let it trick you into spending more.
All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora.
Come on.
Isn't that a fantastic deal?
Palm is always with money, just like the Wango species possible. I'm not going to tourism.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble
Scammer.
to get this canned
Look at
knowledge.
that smile.
And
Scammer.
so far, everything we bought belongs to all Hatham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
You want to see me try it? I think you're the one who curious.
Come on. We still have around 100,000 of
I'm
our
on, that's a
Hatham's
scam.
mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Paimon. Can we change our companion, please? I want to slip to my companion.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
We just pause it.
Why?
Let's just say for a mental health.
We're getting a capsule worth 1 million mora here. Don't be such a party pooper.
Paimon? How the fuck? I'm surprised. If Paimon turned out to be villain or Omnid God at the end and all this was pretending, I'm gonna know how the fuck she do this. How the fuck we get... Yeah, if she turned out to be true, how the fuck we get fooled by her? If she's dumb.
Well, anyway, the mora's already
Dumb.
been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
I don't hate Paimon, I love her, just... Yeah, but sometimes she can be
Let
like
Paimon
this.
take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever, make Paimon.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next
Scammer.
couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need,
Yeah, it's
bring your
scam.
mora to Dory and doors will open.
Wow, dumb Paimon. I feel like they want us to
Dory
get
went
scammed.
smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with all
Mora, mora, shiny mora.
Wow.
Please come back anytime you need some.
Dory.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
No, we were scam.
There's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
Wow.
You're a pretty daring guy.
I can
Relax.
say that.
No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
We get scam. You give a hidden idiot and you...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Yeah.
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
You want to need it in job.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
Yeah.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
I feel like it's a scam. Like, that's scary a scam.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
And your goal is to find it too.
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is.
And what is it?
As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor.
So, so basically Arvin won this thing, and I'm pretty sure we are going to run into them.
My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is.
You know what it is?
However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
Technically, it's
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
Okay. And how are we going to find out who's
Unless
the
I
winner?
know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
Yeah, that's because...
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine...
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
That's exactly.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Yeah.
Before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule?
Yeah.
Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Okay.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Yeah.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, what a great buy!
I feel like
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
That we already
We can
do.
conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities.
I understand
But don't
everything.
worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
So basically, we're going to fight 2 opponents. One with capsule, one with armor. And we're going to basically gonna see which how much it improves. So basically,
You
like,
must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything.
bro, I look like this guy.
Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
I'm also
When you are
curious about
unable
this.
to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
A game theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
Yeah, pretty sure.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Okay. Let's skip this one. Analyze and
All
fight.
right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next
Okay.
step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold
I
it in
see.
your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Okay. Ah. Damn. For a second, I thought recording wasn't happening. I just saw countless sort of wailing figure fighting one movement, then the next movement it disappeared into this.
How are you feeling?
Whatever was inside the column has you become part of my
You
memory.
mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Okay. Yes.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Uh,
Oh,
Very
hey,
anything change.
how's it going?
Very anything change. Right?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wow.
Wait, how much?
Told you that's basically zero.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1
told you.
million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Wow.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the
Yeah.
very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
Wow.
I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay. Wait for 2 days.
Here, over
Yeah.
here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Yeah.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Yeah.
Huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I like to buy information about divine coordination.
I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all,
Don't worry.
I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
Oh, great.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Wow.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Wait. Yeah, I suddenly remember Zhongli. I wonder what Dory reaction when you find out the Geo-Archon, the one who created Mora, that is actually broke.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret?
It's not that surprising. It was pretty obvious.
So you're already familiar with them.
Yeah.
The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret.
No,
That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
Yeah, because it contained.
Wow. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
Wow. Scammer.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el Ahmar.
So,
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear it.
It was in the hand of Archon.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites' transaction.
Pretty sure she can take
But
care of
then,
herself.
to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands.
Everything goes according to our item plan.
After we defeat them, we
That guy
can
always
finally
5'7", I
have a
don't know.
serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts.
Yeah.
Take a few days off while I
Don't
make some
mention it.
preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date.
We will be
See
there.
you then.
Oh, don't worry. You can trust item. I can guarantee that much. A few days later, on the day of the meeting with Ahmad.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Bro, he can alone handle all of you.
It was I who demanded
him.
that these
Very
negotiations
different.
take place.
My voice
I was
very
more
different.
worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This
Damn.
is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Bro, I kill many of you guys for materials. For my
I'm not
character.
going to mince
Don't
my
mistake me.
words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Fish.
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Where is authority? Where is police? Where is Emir? Let's sing. Let's finish this fight. Oh, cutscene.
Academia scum!
Is it recording? I was saying it wasn't. I'm sorry.
Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can...
Okay, what's going on? That guy.
Boss?
Is something wrong with him? Damn. Is it on?
Let's light it up!
Let's see if Sam is going to cutscene is going to lag or not. And just finish this one.
Cool it!
Just finish this one. And it's going to lag again. I'm sorry.
Academia scum!
It's lagging very bad. I'm sorry for that.
Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
Go watch this cutscene on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I can't be able to fix it. I try my best, son. I'm so sorry for it. Oh.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
Okay.
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
And the badass of this. Oh my god, it's... चलो at least still lag doesn't fall in this cutscene. This was badass. No, this is what we call it. Scab.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
Sticky fingers. Sorry for that.
World, forget me.
You know something? He just... I'm pretty sure he's gonna... he's pretty sure so the memory of the previous Angel Archon.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Yeah. Speaking of which, a special dimension.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power.
Because you probably aren't strong enough to handle that
Did you
much.
hear
Right?
what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
No, no. That's exactly what I had before I
The
told me so.
mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
Damn.
Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it.
Pretty sure we're going to be
Who knows
fine.
what would have happened to us?
Pretty sure we will be fine.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh,
Yeah.
we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
You're not a
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all.
Damn.
Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
So they abandoned her.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
Damn, that's.
I'm heading
make
back
it
to the
interesting.
academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah.
Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Let's read into Sumeru part. Sumeru City,
Then
sorry.
we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until we meet again.
Sure, we're going to meet you again in the Archon Quest Part 2. I mean, Archon Act 2. Whatever, don't wait. You can trust this guy.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Damn, they really portray an item like this. I now understand why people become so. I guess chapter complete.
That's enough work for today.
I guess this might be enough for today. I will continue this in the next video. It's pretty good at least now. The mystery is good and I think that's pretty good album for us. Yeah. We're going to continue this in the next